Hi. Hi, my name is Jessica Perez. I live in Alabama. I have a beef ranch in central Alabama, pretty close to Montgomery. I teach people how to contour their face in the simplest way possible. I've been married to my husband for 11 years and we have 4 kids. If I haven't met you yet, it's nice to meet you. And I have had a bunch of you trying this minimalist compact that I talk about. It's all cream, which is really different than what people are used to using. And so I've noticed that a lot of people are making the same, I don't want to call it a mistake, but it is a learning opportunity. Most people make the same opportunity to learn themselves, and it's using way too much. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Whit. This is that bedhead deep waver. It actually went really fast. You can do huge chunks of your hair at a time, which is really nice. I'll probably talk about it another time, but the other mistake that people make is how they prep their skin. Sometimes, well, not sometimes. I feel like almost everybody, when they hear about cream makeup, they're like, ugh. Like, that's your first reaction. Your first reaction is not to be like, wow, that sounds really lightweight and easy. No, most people are like, cream, that sounds thick and heavy. Well, the good news is that it is thick. It is packed with pigment. And so you're able to use like a third of the amount that you would use for like a liquid or a powder. And so it really moves with your skin in a way that powder and liquid will not. So the benefit is that your true skin gets to really shine through. Just ignore my obvious lack of self-care. So taking care of your skin is a super important step. I prep with vitamin C and a moisturizer. I really want to plump up all of my skin cells underneath my makeup so that my makeup sits smoother all day. But really, I want my skin I want to look as natural as possible when I wear my makeup. So a big part of that is taking really good care of your skin. Okay. This is going to need to set in for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows while I wait for it to set in. I just get this from Walmart or Target. Is my most favorite brow thing that I've ever used. I want to say product. Now my hands are too moisturized to take the lid off. It's a little tiny felt tip pin, and it's for your brows. It's not an eyeliner pin, although that's a discussion for another day. We'll talk about that another time. But I really like it because you can go in, like with my brows, I still have moisturizer that needs to go in. With my brows, I have some sparse areas here and out here. So with just that little teeny tiny felt pin, I can just mimic hair strokes. So they look like little hairs, and I'll just add in the little hairs where they're missing. And brows are really important. They really shape your face. You can see just the difference in the 2 sides of my face just from having that structure right there. It really is like the picture frame for your face. And I desperately need to groom mine. That's also a discussion for okay, so this is NYX professional makeup. It's called the Lift and Snatch. So they have it on the packaging. They explain how you can just do like what I'm doing right here, where I've just added in a couple of hairs, where it's really thin. Thank you, Brittany. This is just it's the bedhead deep waver. I was just telling somebody else on here, it goes really fast. You can do really big chunks of your hair at a time. So you can, with this lift and snatch pen, you can just fill in where it's sparse. And you can see it doesn't look like real great right now, especially on the video. It looks a little crazy. So I put it in, I let it dry because it's liquid. This is liquid. That's important to know. And then I'll grab a spoolie brush and just brush it out till all of it's softened. And that does usually seem to help. But now that I'm staring at my brows so much and on a live video, okay, I feel like that looks better. But instantly your face just has a lot more structure. And the moisturizer has soaked in. So let's talk about the creams, okay? So this is my minimalist compact. I do my entire face with just this one compact of makeup. I have a skin tone color, a brightening color, a contour, and a blush. All of them are the same formula. Okay, so you can see it is a thick cream, but the cool thing is that it's super pigmented. And so just that teeny tiny bit that I got on my finger, it's going to blend in to like on my skin. Obviously that's not the right color, to where you don't see the texture of makeup and it reflects the light like your skin would. So it mimics your skin. So when you go to put it on, the biggest mistake people make is they're used to like doing a couple pumps of liquid foundation, or they're just loading up a brush of powder and putting on powder. And so it's really hard to gauge my hair. I can't keep my hair out of my face. Do I have something to keep my hair out of my face? I don't think so. Sorry, I'm just gonna be real obnoxious trying to get my hair out of my face for a little bit. I'm gonna use the brush. The brush is super important. This will make your makeup last longer because A, you're not getting your fingers in your makeup that introduces bacteria from your hands. You keep your brushes clean, you keep your compact clean. The second thing is that you're not gonna pick up very much makeup. Let me pop one of these tins out, actually. Let me just get it out so you can see, and we can just talk about expectations with the makeup, because I think that would be really important. This is the tin out of the compact, okay? So this is a magnet sheet back here, and this is a metal tin, okay? And I marked it when I got this one. So I got this in August, okay? I got this in August. It's now November 1st. Look, this is the size of the tin, like compared to my hand. Okay, and so I've had this color since August. I can't see the bottom of the tin. That should show you it's not a huge piece of makeup, but to start using at the end of August and get through September and October, and we're still not hitting the bottom of the pan, that should tell you use a tiny bit. And also, I would suggest that you follow like a guideline of, what was I just gonna say? Oh, you can always add more. Because what's going to happen is if you add too much, you're going to see the makeup. Our goal is to not see the makeup. When people look at you, I want them to think how pretty you look, not how pretty your makeup looks. So just think, okay, I want my skin to be the star of the show here. So I'm just going to barely touch my brush into the cream. And then I'm just going to do little stippling motions on my face. So I'm not just like, when you think of a brush and makeup and you're like, oh, I'm going to paint my face, don't just like go crazy like this. Just do little stippling motions. It's going to be more gentle on your skin, because sometimes what can happen is if you're really rough with the makeup on and the brush on your face, you're actually going to be bringing blood flow to your skin surface, which is going to bring more redness. So you're going to be like, oh shoot, I need more makeup. And you're going to keep adding more makeup. And then once you stop touching your skin, the redness calms down and then you just have a lot of makeup on your face. So you want to be as gentle as you can and just very, very gently stipple on a little bit of makeup. I do kind of want to show you, I am going to use my finger. I just told you not to use your fingers, but I am going to use my finger and just get a little bit of the makeup, okay? And I'm going to apply it with my finger so you can see. Even when I use my makeup, do you see how much more I'm actually putting on my face? I'm able to do my entire under eye area and sheer it out a lot just with that one touch of the makeup. So if you have the makeup, how many times have I said makeup in the last 30 seconds? If you have this 3D foundation and you're just like, ugh, if that's like, you're like, I don't know. First off, if you're one of my customers, please send me a picture of what you are seeing. I am here to help you. Everybody that I color match, they have a direct number to contact me via text message, and you can send me pictures of the makeup on your face and areas that you're like, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. And then you have me to help you as you go along. It's like real-time help. I knew I needed that help when I first got started. So all I'm doing is, this is the skin tone color, and I just put a tiny bit of it on my face in these areas. So I didn't apply it everywhere. I'm missing a couple of places. I didn't put it along here, and I didn't really put in any in here. So I flip my brush over and I'm going to make it skinnier. I hold the fibers together so it's a skinnier line. And I'm going to come up and scoop out my cheekbones here. So if you got color matched from the reel of where I'm finger painting and it's really dramatic, that kind of is a lot of contour. If you were already following me when I posted that reel, I made a joke in my stories about how much makeup wasn't really on my face. I had to blend a lot of it off. Doing my makeup like that with the stripes is super helpful for demonstration of like placement of color, to demonstrate where you put each color, like where your contour goes, where your blush goes, but it's way too much makeup on your actual face. So I am going to show you again with my finger, just to show you an idea. I'm barely going to touch my finger on the makeup. I'm getting such a tiny bit. And look, that's almost plenty. I mean, just a tiny bit of contour makes a really big difference. So then I'm going to use my brush though and blend it out. Because again, sometimes people will see that stripe video, and so when they get their makeup, they're like, okay, it's contouring, but I can do it. And they just go big and they contour a lot, and then they're like, oh my, this looks scary. And so then they get scared. No, just like literally just tap your brush into the cream and you're just going to create a really soft shadow. If you get this 3D brush, it's actually been rebranded. It used to be called the 30-second highlight and contour brush. And we used it because when you use this soft end to do your contour, do you see how it's like blended from the get-go? You just get to throw it on. It really does apply your makeup very quickly. I do like to contour my nose. One of the best parts about contouring is that it lets your face stay dimensional. And so if I just eliminate all the redness and darkness all through this area of my face, I start to feel a little bit washed out. So I really do like to pinch the end of this brush and do 2 lines of contour down my nose and the tip of it. And it adds back in my face. So I don't just feel like a washed out, ghost or something. I don't know. Okay, so then this color, this is a brightening color. I'm going to show you the difference that it makes. It is about 2 to 3 to 4 shades lighter than my skin tone color. I'm switching brushes. I'm going to use this brush because it picks up less product. So I'm going to use this itty bitty brush. This is called the blend brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the brightener. Do you see it going on right there? A little bit of the brightener on the inner corner of my eye. And like I said, I don't really want to see the makeup go on. I just want to see the effect happen. So you see that little brightening in the inner corner. Going to get a tiny bit more and eliminate this redness and darkness on the outer corner. I'm going to give myself a facelift right here. Just a little cheap non-surgical facelift. You can see it smooths out and brightens that side of my face big time. So this tint of makeup, this brightening color, oh gosh, it'll last me at least 9 months because I'm literally just touching enough to my face to create the effect. I don't want to see makeup. I just want to see the benefits. Now I'm going to do a little bit down the bridge of my nose and here. And this creates what's called the light bulb effect in your triangle of light. So you have like from here to your chin. Ding, ding, ding. Hi, Augie. Augie is my brother-in-law. I love it when my male family members watch my makeup videos. Augie, I'm going to do your face so pretty when you get here. Okay, and then the last color, so I only have 1 color left that I haven't touched yet. That is my blush color. Again, the blush will last you like 9 months because if you think about it, you're only putting it right here on the apples of your cheeks. And they're super pigmented. So if you only got the 3D brush, you might actually just want to touch your finger, just like barely press your finger into the blush. Do you see that? It's a lot. So just 1 touch of the blush and 1 touch on your lips, and it should be enough. Okay, so the thing is that with these compacts, they're fully customized. There is no pre-made palettes that you just snag and cross your fingers that it matches your skin tone. How you get this makeup is you will go to the link in my bio and there is a color match form. And all you have to do is you can upload a selfie onto that form. It emails me all your information so that I know, like, you can tell me on that form if you have dry skin, if you have acne, if you have acne scars, if your dark circles under your eyes are really dramatic and you just want to get rid of those, if that's your main pain point. You send me that information and then I'll look at your face. I've been doing this online for 4.5 years to be able to look at somebody's picture and color match them. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to ask. And then you're able to shop online. I don't carry inventory in my house. I don't build these compacts in my house and then send them to you. It's all done in a warehouse. I think mine is Illinois, and they send you these individual tins like this that have all of your custom colors in it. And so when you get it, you just slide off your lid and you pop it in that magnet. And so all these 4 colors are meant just for me. I will send you your colors that you need just for you. And then you shop online, grab some brushes. And then once you get your makeup, we stay in touch the whole time. When you get your makeup, I make sure everything looks right. You got everything you need. And then we walk through those first few times of application. So if you're interested, all you need to do, I'm going to flip my camera around so that you can see. This is all I'm doing is I may have flipped it too many times. All I'm doing is I'm sitting in front of this really sunny window right here with my face looking out the window. So in order for you to get your colors and your skin with natural light on it, you're going to look at the window, hold the phone at arm's length, snap the selfie, and then upload it to the color match form. And I will get those back out to you today. All right. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday.